Hello everybody, in this video I am working in my December album. Again, just in case you haven't seen before, just a little reminder, this is not a December daily. I do not do December daily. I do not get on with it at all. I just whap random photos and memories from over the years into this album. It's a 6x8 simple stories album, and yeah, there's no pressure. I just do whatever I want. I think this is going to be the last video for this year. Well, not this year, last year, because it's now 2021. I hate that first bit of a year where you keep wanting to refer to last year, but you actually mean the year before. And anyways, that's a complete side note. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. This first page here is just going to be a really simple one. That wood grain paper I'm working with, really beautiful. It's just a cheapo one from the works. And I wanted to keep all of it, and I backed it on this paper from the Simple Stories Simple Vintage North Pole line. I'm going to do kind of like a layout on the other side of that. But this one, as I said, really simple. I am just sticking in the Christmas card that my grandma sent me this year. I think I've said this before, maybe in my junk journal videos, but cards and letters and anything from my grandma are always really precious. You know, she's 98 now, and it's pretty obvious she's not going to be around forever, so I always make sure to keep her things because they're extra precious. And I was just whapping on some Tim Holtz clipping stickers there, because for some reason on the Christmas clipping stickers there's a sticker that says Mildred. I don't know why, but that's my grandma's name, so I kind of worked with that. On the inside of the card, on the plain part, I am going to add some private journaling to that, but I'm not going to show you that. And that's going to be it for that front page. Now on this back page, as I said, I am going to do a little layout. I cut it in a way so you have the majority of that lovely looking barn with the Christmassy wreath and like Christmas tree bits on it and stuff. The picture is just a really cute one of my brother putting some reindeer ears on and looking at himself in the mirror. Most of my album is pictures of my brother, because I have nieces and nephews, but there aren't really children in the house, and my brother, because he has quite severe learning disabilities, he has far more joy in Christmas than the rest of us do, I suppose. That's why there are a lot of pictures of him. And things like reindeer ears and hats and funny ears and stuff, he doesn't often put on, so it was quite a funny little moment that he actually did, so I just snapped it up. And so as such, I'm going with a slight reindeer theme for this page. Not overly so, but in this collection there are quite a few little reindeer images and stuff, so I'm just adding those and other sort of larger bits of ephemera here. I'm going around the edges of everything with Distress Oxide in weathered wood and just clustering around the photo. You can see there's a bit there I've put down which is like a cut-out log, and it's got a reindeer on it and that sort of thing. So I'm just going to keep adding ephemera pieces and some bits from the sticker book. As I said, you know what, I got that wrong. This isn't Simple Vintage North Pole. This is 2019's vintage collection from Simple Stories, which is Country Christmas, I think. I'm fairly sure it is. I get confused. I have far too many Simple Stories products. It's almost embarrassing, so I get them confused sometimes. Anyways, I just wanted to balance out this page a little bit by having something in the top right, because obviously most of the action is down in the bottom left there. So I found a little 2x2 card, another one with a little reindeer image, and it had the tree on it as well, so it kind of mirrors what's at the other side of the page. I've just backed that with a scrap of paper. Again, I'm distressing the edges with a distress tool, adding the weathered wood, and I'm just going to pop that up there. And then I found a little sticker that says Christmas Joy, and I'm going to add that too. And then I think, do I add splatters to this page or not? I can't remember. It was a week or more. Oh, there they are. Gold splatters on there, obviously covering up the photo so I don't get any splatters on there. And then I think that is going to be it for this page. Next, I wanted to do some work with the little pocket pages that come with the album. I'm going to use the one that has the 4 slots for 4 3x4 cards. This time I'm using Simple Vintage North Pole from this, not this year's collection, last year's collection, 2020's collection. Ugh, I'm going to be doing this for the next month or so, just so you know, calling things this year when I actually mean last year. Anyway, I just have 4 photos, again, of my brother. This is him opening his stocking Christmas morning, maybe 2019, I think. So they're all very similar pose, him showing off different presents and stuff. So I've just put them on a series. I chose 4 journal cards that were all quite similar, like just with a basic frame. stuck the photo down in the same place on each one, and then I'm just going to do some light embellishing with torn up bits of washi tape and a few like little tiny word stickers and stuff from the sticker book, and maybe a couple of little things like a holly sticker here and there or something along those lines. I will say I do love working in this style, like using a D-ring 6x8 album and having a mix of pocket pages and just like 6x8 layouts, and then flip out things and pages that are a little more junk journaly, which you're going to see in a couple of minutes. Just like mixing all the different things. I really enjoy doing it, and you'll probably see a little bit more of it this year, like non-Christmassy ones, but other collections and stuff. So yeah, I really enjoy it. There's no pressure to do a full 12x12 layout or a big mixed media project, or things that I will still do and still enjoy doing, but I just said I love this format, I love this size, and I love doing the mix of all the different kind of crafts that a lot of people would sort of compartmentalize into different types of crafting, but I just love shoving them all together in this way. Anywho, on the reverse of that, I just wanted to take like a simple image page from the 6x8 paper pad and then divide it into 4 and then have it over those 4 slots. So there was this one of the tree that's made up of all sorts of images and elements from the collection. So I've chopped that into 4 pieces, and I'm just going to attach those to the back of the other cards. And yeah, they did need a little bit of trimming down. I don't know if I just didn't cut them right or whatever, but yeah, they needed a tiny bit of trimming down to go into the little slots there. And then when the other side, I was just going to leave it as it was, but then was like, no, we definitely need something here. So these foam stickers from the collection, I'm just going to add that big December over the middle. I think the colour goes really nicely because it's the same colour as the background, and it stops you looking at that big gap in the middle between the cards. I think that helps a lot. A couple of those little holly foam stickers, and then I just put some like little phrase stickers and hearts at the top left and bottom right, just to add a few little areas of interest, as it were. Oh, I'm still going, adding more things, and that is going to be it for that page. Next up after that is going to be a bit more junk journaly in style. I pulled out this paper here that just came with the album. I don't know, it just spoke to me. I felt like working with it. And what I wanted to do was create a page where I could sort of make little pockets or something to slip in a few Christmas cards from this past Christmas. Not every single one that I've received. Some of them I might take the front of them and use them for decoration in other things, but particularly ones that are handmade or very pretty, or like from special people like my grandma. Not that everyone isn't special, but you know what I mean. So I think I have 4 here that I particularly wanted to keep. So I've just created these little pockets just with some scraps of paper and putting them on the reverse of that paper that I pulled out, adding double-sided tape on 3 corners like so I can just slot the cards in. Now, I didn't think about the fact that that would make it so I couldn't fit 6x6 cards in there. So this card here from the lovely Emma, if you are watching, I'm very sorry that I had to trim down the scalloped edge off your very beautiful handmade card. I'm very sorry, but majority of it's still okay, and this means I can keep it in my album. So yes, I'm just slotting those in there, repunching the holes, and then I'm just going to take those cards out just for the sake of the bulk while I work on the other side of that page. Oh no, wait, hold up, I do something else. Oh yeah, I just wanted a little bit of simple decoration to those little pockets I'd created. So I found this card, it said tidings of comfort and joy, which I thought worked quite nicely for a load of Christmas cards. Just backed that on a contrasting paper, and I'm just going to stick that down in a way it just like slightly pokes out over the pocket. And then I think I'm just going to add a few little ephemera pieces here and there, just to just make it look pretty and such. The collection I'm working with here, I can't remember the name of. It came out in 2018. It's Simple Stories, obviously, because I heart Simple Stories so much. But yeah, I can't remember the name of it at all. Slightly more modern vibe ones. I tend to go now for the simple vintage collections. But yeah, so just a bit of simple decoration on that pocket to add some more interest. Then for this page, I really wanted to include this card. So this was a card from a close family friend, and she bought me this year like a charity gift, and it was really sweet. She bought them for a lot of us, and they were like each personalized to the person. So like, for example, my mum got sewing kits and I got school books for children because I'm a bit of a booky person. So yeah, I just thought that was really sweet, so I have included that, and I'm just going to decorate. There's some more open spaces within the card itself, so just adding some journal cards and bits and pieces on there. I just wanted to try out, really, I bought myself a new punch, border punch that I have wanted forever, the one that makes it look like a torn out notebook edge. I've wanted it for so long, so I mostly was just using that because I wanted to try it out, and it only just arrived that day. And then I also fussy cut that wreath from another journaling card, and I'm going to add 2020 in. Well, they were stickers, but they were super old, so they weren't sticky anymore. And so yes, I was gluing on that 2020, added a little phrase, can't remember what it says, and that's all I'm going to do to that, and just add the cards back in there, and that's it for that page. So I think I'm going to do one more, which is going to be another one, like a pocket page style one. I chose to do one that had 2 spaces for 4x6 cards, just because I hadn't used that style yet. I chose a couple of different pictures, one to have on the front, one to have on the back, just so it's like 2 separate pages, really. So I was going through choosing some 4x6 cards to use. Again, I've gone back to the Simple Vintage North Pole collection and just playing around and choosing what cards to use and that sort of thing. And I wanted to do a thing which I had seen on a video, and I can't remember who or when or where. Well, it would have been YouTube, but when I saw it, I just don't remember. Basically, you do one card and then you attach another card to the top with washi tape, so it would be like a tip-in or something, and then you only put the bottom card in the page protector or the pocket page, so it flips out over the top. That was not explained very well, Grace. Not really well at all, but you'll see what I mean when I do it. So I'm just going to whap the photo on that 4x6 card, and again just do the really, really basic embellishing of torn up strips of washi and other little bits and pieces. It's one of the most effective things you can do, and it takes like the smallest amount of time. Oh, I also added, just with quite a wide gel pen there, just like a faux stitched border. I just thought it looked cute, to be honest. And then yeah, a couple of stickers from the sticker book. On the card that was going to be like the tip-in card, I suppose you could call it, I'd added a journal card, mostly for the fact that because it's going to be flipped upside down, when you flip it over, all the pattern is upside down. So adding the journal card and adding some washi and stickers kind of just distracts you from the fact that the pattern is actually upside down. I added my journaling about that picture, and then I'm just washi taping it to that other card, as you can see, and then it will just slot into the pocket page. The picture is, and the journaling, in case you're wondering, is a picture of my mum's Christmas cake that she makes every year. She makes a rectangular cake and then turns it into a sleigh. So she put Santa on it, and then a reindeer, and then like candy canes for the runners at the bottom of the sleigh, and then the top of the cake gets piled with all these sweets and goodies to make it look like all of Santa's presents, kind of thing. The thing is, I actually hate Christmas cake. I hate dried fruit. I loathe raisins and sultanas. Blech. I don't like it at all. I'm told her cake is absolutely incredible if you like Christmas cake. But when I was a kid, it was this whole big thing, like you weren't allowed to take the sweets off the top of the cake until Christmas Day, and so you just look at it for like a week, like, oh, I really want that chocolate there, I'm gonna get that one on Christmas Day. And it was such a big thing for me as a child, so it's just like, it's a really special traditional thing that I wanted to include in my album. I have pictures of it from other years as well. I don't even know what year I took that particular picture. I think I wrote it down on my journaling though. Anyway, just for the other side of that pocket page or whatever, I've added just another picture yet again of my brother and my mum. He's opening something and like laughing at it. So on the other card, I've just done a little bit of simple decoration, and I found these stickers that said, "Oh, what fun." I thought that matched quite nicely. Usual decoration of simple washi strips and stickers and little bits of ephemera pieces and stuff. I'm going around the edges of everything here with Distress Oxide in Lucky Clover. Just adding another little cluster there of ephemera pieces, which have some like appropriate phrases and stuff on. I decided that card that said "Oh what fun" was a little bit blank and simple for my personal taste, so I added some splatters of Distress Oxide Spray in Cracked Pistachio. It's not the ideal green, but it'll do. There's me just showing you the flappy bit there. I'd also added some gold stickers to the front of that to add a little bit more interest. And yeah, that is going to be it for this year. So I'm just going to flip through the pages that I have done in this video, and then I think I'm going to go back and flip through all the pages that I have done for this past December. So thank you so much for watching. As I said, that's probably going to be it for this Christmas, and I'll come back to it at the end of 2021. We'll see. I don't know. I don't tend to do any Christmas in July stuff, so unlikely. But you never know. I'm not never say never, as it were. But yes, any relevant links will be down in the description box, as they always are. Please leave me a thumbs up and chat to me down in the comments. Let me know, have you finished your December album or December daily or December documented or whatever it is that you did this year, or do you just not do it at all? Whatever. Yes, as I said, right, rambling now, gonna shut up. Thank you so much again. Bye bye.